Jumps up to make sure he has it at midfield, being marked by Mast. Laces one up to Fella, cutting right up the middle between the hash marks, and he throws it out on the break. Jacobs is all alone, and the disc comes down in his hand, so it does end up being a break. Get the disc moving, not liking much of what he sees, sends a little swing out to Jonathan Mast, and then he sends it to Marmerstein, who barely pulls it in. Meanwhile, downfield, we've got Fella versus Beardsley. This disc is tracking to Beardsley's left. He reaches up with the left hand and pulls it. Stern completes that sequence, and it's over on the far sideline in the hands of Earls, but not for long. He throws one out deep. He's got two receivers, Tranquillo and Thomas, but the one who pulls it down is Cameron Brock, a.k.a. Cameron Block. This one sent to Carpenter. And Carpenter fires one up to Plew, who is wide open deep, catches it for the goal, and with Van Dusen will have the opportunity. Yeah, he's going to just catch it and launch it. And it looks like it will have the distance to get to the end zone. Repperman underneath it. He gets a hand on it, and it is caught! It is caught by Max Shepard! But Thunderbird defender got there and made that throw a little bit tough. Speaking of tough throws, Max Shepard throws up a forehand. Fedorenko underneath it, finds him right at the goal line, and he throws it to Patrick Earls. And with Tranquillo manages to contain a break. Carey and Carpenter content to throw to each other, and now this one's up. Will Sam Van Dusen be able to track it? It keeps on going, but he stays with it, and Gross thinks about breaking back. Van Dusen corrals it with his left hand, and now he has Earls and sends it out. A nice throw in front of Fella, and with Isaac Smith to Van Dusen, logging a lot of points right now. Van Dusen marked by Carpenter. He's flanked by Smith, who's working on his man, Schwartz. Now it's a scuba or maybe a hammer to the back, and it's caught by a line. Van Dusen settles in against Gross. 5:26 remaining in this quarter, and an inside out laced up from Carpenter to Aaron Schwartz. Schwartz sends it back to his captain, Keenan Plew. And then the stack kind of reconstitutes in a muddle in front of the thrower. And now on the sideline, it's a shot up the line from Carey to Brock. Warren receives the lead here, 3:39 remaining. Earls has got Shepard Max isolated in front of him. Instead, he throws it to a sliding Anson Repperman. Marmerstein with him. He picks it up. Kabira is going to flank him, being guarded by Beardsley. Cutting off the top of the stack, it's Ringwood, and a perfect throw from Cox to Ringwood. Catches the pass from Jack Slevin off of that roller pull. This one comes down in the hands of Sam Van Dusen, who rips one deep. Magilski underneath it. He's got company in the form of Hutton, and Magilski believes that he had it taken away from him. And it is called a goal by Brian High by 198. This one sent up to Plew, who fires one that Trimble is rushing to catch up to. There could be a it looked like there was going to be some competition for that, but it settled down at the... Shep has it. Now he sends it to Beardsley. Beardsley laces one out to Earls, who expertly pulls it down and then floats one into the air. Repperman, but he has company, goes up with two hands, catches it in front of his own. Lay off him a little bit. Plew starts to go up, gets an inside out from Carey. Morgenstern working hard against him. Trimble settles in on the mark against Carpenter, who throws a nifty inside out to Brock, who slings one deep into the end zone. It's Gross versus Fedorenko. Fedorenko diving bid, and Gross manages to get that left. So a lot of it has to do with Phil Bowen, their head coach. We'll talk about him a little bit at the end of this point. Meanwhile, Van Dusen sends up a lefty forehand. He's got Aaron Watson all alone on the break side in the end zone. The 7. Earls has it now, and streaking deep is Marmerstein. He's all alone. Earls sees it. He's going to have company in triplet, but it's not going to get there in time. And disc is sent across the field. Trimble could. Trimble does. Layout for a Callahan. Dylan Tranquillo coming off the bench with fresh young legs. Alex Thomas making these throws hard. And now we've got a huck, and Repperman recovers in time to look up, but cannot get his hand on it. Plew working downfield against Morgenstern. And it looks like Schwartz with the disc. And Cox with the defense at the front of the stack. The cut to the break. Juking and jiving is Watson. Earls feathers one out into space. There's going to be a bid by both of the players, and Watson comes down with it, looking to throw one, and he goes a little bit too quickly. End zone. Mast looking to break right away. Undoubtedly, Marmerstein pushes his man with his cut over to the break side.